We got people going to shows all the time. We can't have them go to a meeting all the time. To me, it's a waste of their time and a waste of their gas mileage to drive to a meeting. So we just try to have 2 shows a year, 2 meetings a year rather, a business meeting, which is mandatory to have a business meeting because in every other year you have election of officers. You got to go through the financials and things like that. It has to be taken care of. And then you have a summer meeting where we distribute our raffle tickets that gains us a little extra profit so we can do whatever we need to do. And then the rest are just shows. And then we have a big party at the end of the year in January. We always have a New Year's party, we call it, the first Saturday in January. So we have a dance and a meal for all the members to get in free, and then public is invited always, but they'll have to pay at the door.
Let's talk about this weekend event at Moulton with the South Texas Wheel Spinners and Crank Twisters. That's held the show is held in conjunction with so many other events, including, there's a softball tournament, there's carnival, there's music, and I'll even kind of get in on that Sunday dance with you. But on the show this weekend, y'all have a couple of events as well. I mentioned earlier, and I don't want to get anyone confused when I say tractor parade, because the tractors will be in the Moulton Town and Country Jamboree Parade that's going through downtown Moulton. And for the years that I had a chance to announce the parade, it is really neat to see how many folks get in on that parade. And y'all do a couple of joy rides. Y'all may head over to Pavlos a little bit and go say hi.
I guess we should start on we'll start for the whole weekend here. We'll rope our area off here, and it's going to be wide open, and then anybody wants to come in, they're welcome to start moving in at any time, all our exhibitors. So we really don't start getting the majority. We get a handful of them come in on Saturday morning, and then it'll slack off. Then Saturday afternoon, another handful will come in, and we'll have quite a few lined up here by Saturday evening. And so Saturday evening at 4 o'clock, we've started an annual tractor ride through downtown Moulton, the historic Moulton, and we call it our tractor ride. And then we usually, it's kind of hard to pass Pavlos up, so we usually have to stop there downtown Moulton in Pavlos Tavern.
You're also helping boost the local economy.
That's right. Plus, it's been a tradition now. It started a tradition now that they've changed owners. Willie Pavlos has taken it over, so he's another generation bought it out. And he is welcoming us to do the same thing that we've done in the past, and he's actually added to it a little bit for us. So it's going to be a little better every year, and it seems like. And we're going to do that at 4 o'clock. We leave the park here on Saturday, and we drive down there. And if anybody wants to go along, we do have trailers that usually hook up behind tractors, and they can put their lawn chairs on it and ride along. Or they can just join us there. And it's a good photo op downtown, because not too many downtowns have tractors parked in all the little slots in front of the stores. So it's a pretty good photo op downtown as well. A lot of people sit there and watch the tractors go by, and it's neat. It's become a tradition too. Then Saturday evening, when we get back to the park about 5:30 or 6 o'clock or whenever we feel like it, we'll start getting ready for our tug a tractor. And a tug a tractor competition has really gained momentum here. It's been a lot of fun in Moulton. This is really what makes Saturday, to me, exciting. We'll have 100 to 150 people watching. But with a tug a tractor, what it is it's a non-running tractor, and
I know you've got a lot of those too, don't you?
No. I try not to have those because they're hard to move.
That's one of them farm jokes.
But this is going to be a non-running tractor, and it's we try to find a certain weight of a tractor, so it's a larger tractor, and the teams have to pull it 30 foot. So that it's non-running. It's in neutral, of course, not brakes held, but we pull it 30 foot. The fastest team to pull it 30 foot wins. Now you may think that's easy, that's nothing, but let me tell you, it can be a lot of fun. It's funny. People are falling down, they're trying to pull hard, and everybody's cheering them on, and it becomes very exciting. So it's something to see. The tug a tractor is a lot of fun, and it's a slight incline.
I was going to say, which are you going up toward the highway or the grade is?
No, we're going that way. If we can go down, we'd probably run over everybody.
Yeah, we go end up in the pond.
We got to go up because it's easier to roll the tractor back.
Oh, understood. Yeah.
So the teams pull it, and it's split up. It's jackpot prizes. So it's only $10 an entry per team, and it's jackpot prizes. So they'll get first, second, and third. And then we also have the club boosts in a little money, so it makes it a little bit better on the prize. And men's teams of 5, women's teams of 8, or co-eds of 6. So everybody's welcome to get their team together. Companies, we encourage companies to get their businesses to get some teams together and put their name behind it. It's only $10 to enter. Just get some people that can pull the tractor, and let's have some fun. Yeah, it's a blast. It starts at 7 o'clock on Saturday evening, so you'll want to get here at least by 6:30 to register, and it's usually between 7 and 7:30 that we actually get started, because we wait till the barbecue cook-off awards are announced and over. So it'll be between 7 and 7:30.
Okay. And then we mentioned that the following morning, and then you'll be out here. People can kind of stroll through as long as the grounds are open and take a look around at their own leisure. And then on Sunday, you'll be participating in the parade downtown, and then back out here. And then you've got a couple other things that y'all are doing. Y'all have a fall show. You're also with the Texas Czech and Heritage Center.
Czech Heritage and
Cultural Center. Pardon me, Texas Czech Heritage and Cultural Center, which is right next to the Fayette County Fairgrounds on 77 toward Giddings outside and LaGrange. And that's been when I was just thinking about this a while ago when you were talking about rebuilding this farm equipment. Not only are you preserving the farming heritage, but you're also preserving the one of the many is preserving the Czech heritage. And y'all have really grown up there, and I know that's you having an event with the South Texas Wheel Spinners and Crank Twisters there in LaGrange. So you kind of pulling double duty that day. But if you would talk to me a little bit, because I was going to talk to Ms. Hincher, and I hadn't done that yet, but I need to get to LaGrange. I've told you 100 times. You brought me a cookbook one time, and I sure appreciate it. But you've got so much stuff up there. But tell me about this event that you have coming up in LaGrange.
Well, our Heritage Fest at the Texas Czech Heritage and Cultural Center in LaGrange is always the third weekend of October.
Okay.
So this year is October 18th and 19th.
What's the website?
www.czechtexas.org. Be sure you spell Czech with a Z. That's CZECHTEXAS, czechtexas.org. And everything's on our website there as well. Our upcoming events are on there.
Mark Hermes with the South Texas Wheel Spinners and Crank Twisters, the Czech Heritage and Cultural Museum in LaGrange, and the Czechaholics, who will be performing this Sunday at the Moulton Town and Country Jamboree. Our thanks to Mark Hermes this week. Our thanks to Danielle Buehring with the Moulton Chamber of Commerce for being with us on this week's edition of Guadalupe Valley Views. Share your community news and events on the SoCenTex Bulletin Board Facebook group, or you can email news@SoCenTexBB.com. That's news at SoCentexBB.com. You've been listening to Guadalupe Valley Views. I'm Egan Barthel, SoCenTex Radio News. Have a great weekend, friends.